Hey, how's it going everyone? Adam here bringing you some more SuperCard action. Today we've got a little bit more insight and information from SuperCard in regards to the what's happening next week in SuperCard, so we'll look into that. We are up to the Heroic in Giants Unleashed, so we'll have a quicker check-in in there and we'll have a look at what's new in the store. Before I start, I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who's watches and supports the channel, as yesterday we hit 2 milestones. We got 400 subs on YouTube, which is really amazing, and 200 followers on Twitch. So like those are both two numbers that I didn't like really ever see hitting, to be honest. Yeah. When I made the channel, the YouTube channel back in April, and I was honestly expecting about like 1-2 people, including myself, to watch. So thank you everyone. It's been amazing. So let's just see how high we can get now. Right? And with that, let's start it. Right, so let me just get up the next week in SuperCard. Right, so Father's Day free pack, yes. Collect matchups for brand loyalty fusion, ring domination, and then the card back. So it's mainly the card back that we got some more information on, and the fusion event. So limited edition cards for current champions in each WWE brand, and 3 card backs representing each brand. Ring domination by a new card, and what will the final community event be? So we did actually hit the community event reward, which starts next Wednesday, which is really surprising because it'll run Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday for the 5 days, which means that up until Sunday finishes, which is pretty much, yeah, that's the entirety of ring domination. So this ring domination, upcoming ring domination, has double pulls. So they've essentially made it gave it its full length time, but with flash ring domination rules, which makes it a lot easier for anyone free to play in. Even if you're not free to play in, it just makes the event generally easier anyway. But I think it's something really cool that they've done, and surprised like me. I said a few videos back, it'll shock me if they actually do that, as it would turn it into a full-time flash event. So it seems like they are making changes to support free players. So I don't know if it's always been a plan in the works, or if it's where they're listening to people lately. Realistically, it doesn't matter why. It's the fact that they're making these changes and they're slowly like showing how friendly it is towards people who don't pay for the game. The other thing I wanted to point out is it does say for each of the WWE brands, but we don't know if they are counting NXT as a full-fledged brand, because if they do count NXT, and it does say every champion, so realistically for Raw would expect Drew McIntyre, Asuka, Apollo Crews, and then we have the Street Profits, because these are champions as of Backlash, not like say next episode of Raw or something, or SmackDown, someone loses a belt, it won't count towards this event. This was the results as of Backlash, so it kind of locked all the champions into position. Then for SmackDown it would be Braun Strowman, Bayley, AJ Styles, and The New Day. NXT would see Adam Cole, Io Shirai, Keith Lee, and Imperium. I don't know if they'd do NXT UK, but if they did, that would be Walter, Kaylee Ray, and Gallus. We have some. Oh yeah, the women's tag, obviously Bayley and Sasha. But what'd be really cool is if they done a 24/7 special card for R-Truth. I think that'd be amazing. And then you'd have the NXT Cruiserweight Championships, which will be Santos Escobar. But whether or not they do all the brands, or it's just going to be straight up, here's Raw and SmackDown, we're still expecting, like, bare minimum, it would be Raw and SmackDown. If it included NXT UK, great. It's just more to go for. But even with just Raw and SmackDown, we can expect some really nice cards. In terms of how powerful they'll be, no one really knows. But I'd say the Money in the Bank cards is a good aspect to go off. Maybe add equal power to them, or just slightly stronger than the Money in the Banks. They won't be more powerful than, like, Heroic Ray. So don't expect that, but they should be good cards. I'm looking more forward to designs and the potential chance of, because they're all champions, realistically, do they have champion images with the belts? That's what I'm looking for. What else was it? Yeah, free card backs, milestones. Yeah, that covers all of that. Right, let's have a look. So we are in the Heroic. We are 20 million away from the mask. Still playing it free to play. We'll be continuing it on the stream as soon as this video's up. Twitch.tv/WTM Adam. What I'm doing is I'm using up all my bouts and my ads, and then while I'm waiting for the bout cooldown to finish, we're jumping on Call of Duty and playing a few games on Call of Duty, it was fun last night. And we'll carry it on that way tonight. Let's jump into the store, see what we've got. Right, we do have this filling out the roster pack. I do, like, even as much as I like this pack, I think this is a bit of a slap in the face to some people, as prior to the Giant Unleashed launching, they brought out some pretty crap packs. This kind of pack would have been perfect for someone just on the edge of Elemental, trying to break into it to unlock the ability to go for the Elemental for the event Ray. Because Giant Unleashed locks you out of the rewards based on your top 8. So I do think them going with this pack now is a bit of a scummy move, but it's a good pack. Just 10 females, WrestleMania 35 to Elemental, same with the males, 10, and then 10 train-up cards. For 2,000 credits, you get a lot. So it's a good pack, and I like promoting this pack. But at the same time, they should have put this up like Tuesday, Wednesday, instead of that other one where it was like seven cards for just as much with worse odds. We have the training time, completely useless pack. 10 training cards for 450. No matter how much that is on sale, it's still not worth it. And then the Backlash winners pack is back. 2 of the Backlash winners, Shattered to Elemental. It does limit like the potential pool of who's in what one. So the odds, even though the odds are like on the face of it, it looks like, oh, Shattered to Elemental. It's not that many cards. So, but at the same time, there's not that many winners in the Elemental tier as well. So it's not bad odds, but it's not great. 350 credits. Yeah, as always, unless you're really trying to push for Elemental tier, I'd stay away from anything. And if you were going to get a pack, the filling out the roster pack is generally the better one to go with. Right, on to boom, our new section, Community Saturday. So, without a doubt, definitely need someone to come up with a better name. So, any suggestions for a community Saturday, like something apart from Community Saturday, throw it in the comments. Let's see what we can come up with. I do feel like this section needs its own intro and stuff. So once we've got a name, I can work on that and like jazz it up a little bit. But right, let's get into it. So let's see. First up, we have from Master Moon 93, Angelo Dawkins. First poll for WrestleMania 36, which is really cool. Always love a first poll. Next up, we have the Game Freak 98 with his insane, like, borderline disgusting look when it comes to pulling females in Elemental. So he's had 3 pulls. Freebie, Io Shirai. Second pull, the wonderful Kairi Sane. And then third pull, Trish Stratus. Now, I wanted Trish as she would be a legit boost to my deck. But this is just rubbing salt in the wound. Like, it took me an entire Road to Glory event just to get an additional pull. And he's pulled 3 females just like that. Well done. Right. Next up, we have Haydonz with his Undertaker pull. I really like the Undertaker. The image is really cool. It's one of the images that I want for my event one, but my event Undertaker is about to get wiped out my deck by Ray. So we need another Undertaker event card, and I need that image. I've gave up on the Season 5 promo image, because it's just not going to happen. Right. We have Diligent M1. So his first pull was Lita, and then he got, of course, speaking of cheating, Eddie Guerrero. I love the fact that Eddie's back in the tier. It's really cool. They seem to like be making a habit of including them in the tier, which is really nice. Next up, we have Seth Freakin Morgan / Liv Rollins. It's such a mouthful of a name. Right, and this is the Adam Cole Pro. So it's the first event Pro that they nearly missed out on due to their time zones, which is rough, but they managed to get it in the end, which is really cool. I love when people like post, because I remember my first event card that I got properly on, realistically, was the final Daniel Bryan of Royal Rumble. Previously to that, like even when I used to play back in like Season 3 and that, I was never ever top tier. I could never seem to just get there and get, like, by the time I managed to get to a tier, the new tier would be out. So yeah, getting your first event card and like getting your first event Pro is always really cool, because it's the end game. It's like, it's final boss kind of thing, isn't it? So I always like that. Let's see what else. We have from Zachary, Finn Balor Royal Rumble, their tier pull, which is really cool, working the way up in the tiers. From Joe 1892, I don't know why 1892. So we have John Morrison, Elemental. Actually, that image looks quite cool. I don't mind that image. I feel like John Morrison doesn't have a lot of good images, maybe over time. That's it for Community Saturday. Like I said, throw in the comments any suggestions for a better name. Thank you to everyone who submitted stuff, and I can't wait to see what people like submit for the next episode. We do this every Saturday. If you want to submit something, just jump into the Discord, go to the Community Saturday channel, and just throw a screenshot or a clip or a link to like your own video or something. Just show them what you want to celebrate. Quick sentence explaining what's going on, and a link to any socials or channels or that you want to shout out. As always, everyone's social media, YouTube channels, Twitch channels, that kind of thing are down in the description. So make sure to check them out, to show them some love. And I think that's it for today, isn't it? So I'm going to leave you off with a ticket pack opening. As always, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Elemental down to Vanguard male, guaranteed female, WrestleMania 36 to Vanguard, and training cards. Hopefully, the Undertaker. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, we got 36, so that'll be either a train up or female. Kaylee Ray, nice. We got Kaylee Ray a couple of days ago, so that's definitely either a pro or a F1. And train up cards. I'm not too. I think that's one of the better packs that we've had.